was telling you guys that one time my freshman year, I didn't take a shit for a week and a half. I was addicted to steakums with American cheese and a ride of French fries.
Wait a minute.
Listen to me.
How long is that? 10 days?
That's a long time, man.
When I was
How
a
were you
freshman,
alive?
I played freshman ball, and we were playing Patterson East Side. That's just a jungle of a school. Like, you got to be careful when you go in there. And we went there to play the Christmas tournament.
Wait, what kind of ball are we talking right now?
Basketball.
Oh, basketball.
And I hadn't taken a shit for like 10 days. I was backed up something. I took acid, something fucked my stomach up. I didn't tell nobody. In those days, I was really scared of doctors, and I wouldn't say shit to nobody. And on the way home, we got on the bus. And while we were waiting there, my stomach started hurting. And I said, Jesus Christ, I don't know if I'm going to shit myself or fart, but let me just take a chance.
Good move.
And I blew this fart, Joe Rogan. That was so bad, right? We were on a bus, and people started running, you know, the school buses? People started running to the windows, right, to swing down the bus windows. But here's what gets better. I farted again, and the teachers were going, oh, my God, he's changing flavors. But the worst thing was the cheerleaders were crying. That's how bad it smelled. They were sitting in front of the bus going,
Wait a minute. He's changing flavor.
One of the teachers yelled out, oh, my God, he's changing flavors. That's how bad these farts were.
That's your next T-shirt. Oh, my God, he's changing flavors.
The whole bus stunk. But I'll never forget looking at the cheerleaders, and they were like, oh, my God, we've never smelled like this before. It was fucking god-awful. And one night in 84, I'm at a bar, and this bitch comes in, I mean, banging. 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 They also said she had some type of VD, so they called her Lori Jack. You know how she's got the Jack.
No, what
remember
is that?
AC/DC sang a song.
Oh.
She's got the Jack. So they used to call her name and Jack. Like that was her name. Like they just tormented this girl. Oh. And she dated like a rock guy that had like long hair and
rocker.
Shit. And one night I saw her.
And Rocky.
And she was banging Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah.
Banging. And I go, you live in North Bergen now? She's like, yeah, I didn't go to college. I'm a nanny. I'm a nanny, and she told me the guy's name. And I knew that guy. That guy had a massage parlor years earlier. The guy that she was being a nanny for. And I go, if she's his nanny, he's just fucking her. Something's got to be wrong. She looked so good in that miniskirt. She disappeared at like 1:30. And finally at like 3, I'm sitting and I'm like, what am I going to do tonight? And I had like a bag of Coke. I go, fuck it. I'm going to go get her. So I went to, this is how crazy I was. I went to the dude's house, where she told me. I knocked on the door. It was 3:15 in the morning. And he's like, Coco, what are you doing here? I go, I got to talk to Lori. There's something missing. He goes, hold on, Lori? And she came down, and she comes outside. He's got a robe on. She's got a robe on. And I look her straight in the face. I go, listen, I got like 2 8-balls in my pocket. Get dressed. Let's get the fuck out of here. And she's like, I can't. And I go, you have to. And we argued there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, I want to suck your pussy. I want to do dirty things to you. I don't give a fuck about the VD or the Jack or the dry hump. I'm on fire. And she's like, well, give me 10 minutes. And how am I going to sneak out of here? I don't know. So I waited outside for her. She's like, I'll put Lou in bed and I'll run out. About 15 minutes later, I see her running out with her purse with like a bank deposit bag. She's like, fuck him. I can't take him anymore. Fuck him. We were on foot. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm on Tunley Avenue in North Bergen. There's a bunch of those dirty hotels. So I'm like, oh, I got a score here. I got Coke. She's got money. I'm going to fuck her. I'm excited. We go back to a hotel. We finally registered. It's like $30. They asked us if we wanted the jacuzzi in the room and shit. It was one of those dirty hotels on Tunley as you go into New York City. We went in there. We walk in, and she goes, rule number 1, you are not going to fuck me. It's 5 in the morning. There goes my fucking. There goes this night. And all of a sudden she looks at me. She goes, well, if you could guess the color of my panties, I'll fuck you. And I'm like, okay. Red. And she goes, they're green, but good enough. We started snorting coke, eating ass. I mean, it was filthy. I woke up at 5 in the afternoon, and Doug Flutie was throwing that quarterback, that touchdown. In 1984 or 83, Doug Flutie, I was waking up. She was naked, ripped apart. I'm waking up, and Doug Flutie's throwing the touchdown. I got dressed and got the fuck out and never saw her again. Never said, and I even robbed the money. I took everything. she pops up on Facebook about 2 years ago, and I'm like, Lori, how are you? She's like, fuck you, you fat faggot, and all this shit. She's like, you left me there that night, but we had a good time. Fuck yeah, we had a good time. I don't fucking like milk. And my mother used to look under my eyelids. I don't fucking like milk.
What?
Till this day, I don't drink milk.
When you were a kid, you didn't like milk?
No, the taste.
A baby?
None. I drank the
What did you drink as a baby?
I drank a tit milk, and one day I got old enough and I just didn't like milk. But my human people have this thing that they look on the eyelids, and my mom would go, "You're weak somewhere," so she would make me drink milk or whatever. So we're at a restaurant, okay, and I'm like, my mom's like, "Drink your milk." I go, "I want Hershey's chocolate." You know, the powder.
Oh, yeah.
In those days, we were either the chocolate powder or the strawberry.
Yeah.
I wanted the strawberry or the chocolate. The guy goes, "Listen, we don't have that. What I'll do is put a piece of ice cream." I go, "Give me a milkshake." You know what this motherfucker did? He got a glass of milk and he put ice cream on the fucking thing, like a scoop of ice cream. So my mom's like, "Drink the milk." I go, "It's just fucking milk with an ice cream on it." My mom's like, "I'm in no fucking mood for you today. I'm going to drop you off at the school, but you better drink that fucking milk. We're at a white people restaurant. Do you understand me?" In 1972, my mom goes, "You got about 5 minutes to drink that milk." I had my little military suit on and shit, my little Catholic suit on, because I had to bring you back with a suit. My mom goes, "If you don't fucking drink it, I'm going to pour it over your fucking head in this restaurant." And I was like, "I'm telling you right now, I ain't going to fucking drink it."
Oh, my
My
God.
mother took the fucking milk, dumped it on my head in this restaurant. The fucking ice cream sat on my head. I had milk dripping, and then the ice cream slowly melted off my head and fell on my lap. White people were like, "What the fuck kind of discipline is this?" So my mom's like, "Wipe your face." So when she wipes my face, Joe Rogan, she goes, "Do you have a fucking temperature?" Because I was such a sickly fucking kid. She goes, "You got a fucking... How long have you been walking around with this fucking temperature?" I go, "I don't know." She goes, "Let's go in the bathroom."
You're still at the restaurant.
We're still in the restaurant. I go, she goes, "I got a syringe."
Oh, my God.
She pulls
me
it
and
out
the
of her
lady-
purse. She carried it around with her.
You had I was that sickly of a
Unbelievable.
kid. I was at the hospital every other week. They knew me on first name fucking basis.
That is crazy.
Wow.
She took me in the fucking ladies' room, locked the door, "Take your pants off." "I'm not doing it." "Take your pants." "Jose Antonio, please, don't make me give you a beating in this fucking bathroom stall." "I'm not doing it." And that's when the beating started. And she got me in one of those fucking things. She unzipped my pants. She punched me in the stomach to loosen me up. Oh, yeah. She was a grinder, dog.
Oh, my God.
And she would shoot me, that thinking about it now, I could get a blood clot. Because my ass, from me tightening up, would get like a purple thing all the way down my leg. Like, I'm lucky I'm fucking alive. I'm lucky I'm alive, dog. A 70 milligram brownie. I had like maybe 13 carbs left for the day. I was fucking starving. This little brownie is right there. It was a half a pack of an Anarchy edible. They give you 2 brownies. Each brownie is 70 milligrams.
That's so crazy. That's so scary.
I rub my balls with 70 milligrams. You understand me? 70 milligrams for Uncle Joey is like an appetizer. It's like an aperitif. It's not even a fucking
But explain
appetizer.
to the rest of the world, 70 milligrams will put you into a fucking hole.
Do you know I gave Lee 500 last night? He puked.
500?
We split a
Jesus
We
Christ.
split
Did you say 500 milligrams?
We
Oh, my
split
God.
1,000 milligram edible.
Did you hear
of
that Alice in
Corova.
Chains song, Down in a Hole?
Oh my God! Listen to me, Doug. We split it at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Oh, my God. What are you trying to prove?
By 7:00, I was so fucked up. By 8:00, and you know what? Usually when you eat, you tame the animal.
Yeah.
Fuck no. This turned on me. This edible turned on me, dog, like a savage. He beat me into submissions. At one point, I had the cheese doodles that belongs to the baby pirate's booty.
Yeah.
They were on the floor. They were just coming out of my face. I was just stuffing them. I was just stuffing pirate's booty in my face and a pear. And there was a bunch of fruit in pirate's booty. I couldn't stop. I kept eating peaches and pirate's booty, pears and pirate's booty, cantaloupe and pirate's booty. I must have ate the whole. Even my wife was like, because I had my back turned to them so they couldn't see me. My wife's like, what the fuck are you doing in here? I go, listen, I got to go to bed. She goes, go to bed already. I went to bed at 8:45. I slept till 4. I got up. I didn't know where I was. I just lay there for 30 minutes like Mad Max. I just laid there all confused.
So you woke up at 4 in the morning, you didn't know where you were?
Solo. At 4:30, I woke up with a ton of energy. I went in the shower. I washed the car. I went for breakfast. I went and washed the car. My wife had to have a tar stain. So I went oh, my God. I was fucked up. And I kept calling Lee and saying, Lee, if the cops call you, don't answer the phone. He goes, why are the cops going to call me? I go, I don't know, but don't answer.